It's ski season. Before you hit the slopes, you should edge, deburr, wax, and buff your skis. We'll show you next. Hello everyone, I'm Don Jacobs, and I am in Moosic, Lackawanna County, and we're gonna go wild with Discover NEPA talking about skiing. The ski shack right behind me, it's owned by Melissa Roberts. They're gearing up for this great ski season ahead of us. She's also got some tips for us with her people on what you need to look at when you're talking about your skis.
So we're here at Ski Shack. So we're third generation family-owned ski shop located right on Montage Mountain Road in Moosic across from PNC Field.
Are you getting excited about the upcoming winter?
Oh, absolutely. You know, one of my favorite things about living here in Northeast PA is that we have all 4 seasons. And a lot of people forget about winter. They think, oh gosh, it's cold, I don't want to get out and enjoy it. But that's actually one of the things I love most about here is that we have an opportunity to get out and experience outdoor places in a whole new way. And so we have a ton of gear here that helps keep you warm all winter long, whether you're on the slopes or you're just out, out enjoying nature here in our area. People like to complain and say, it's too cold, I'm not going outside. But I always like to say there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing choices. So, I would just encourage people, to just bundle up, really plan ahead, absolutely, like you said. Make a plan, see what the weather is going to be, and dress appropriately. I'm a mom of 2 young kids, and they have special needs. So I know the struggle is real. Getting your kids outside in the cold, away from the screens, it's a tough sell. But let me tell you, it is so important. For all of us, of all ages, getting outside, the vitamin D, breathing in fresh air, and if you can be with other people, it just has so many amazing benefits. It really helps stave off, seasonal affective disorder, and just a lot of the winter blues that a lot of us can feel as it sets in. So we offer a lot of different options for families and people that are looking to either get into the sport or looking, to expand and go from there. So we offer seasonal rentals, daily rentals. We also, you can purchase skis from us as well. We also have snowboards as well. We're called Ski Shack, but we do have snowboards too. So just keep that in mind. We have a lot of different options, a lot of different price points, layaway, we have financing. So understanding skiing is an expensive sport, but it doesn't have to be. And we have a lot of different options and different budgets. One of the things that sets Ski Shack apart is our team of certified technicians that we have in our awesome workshop. So we can work on your equipment, whether you've had it for a few years or something brand new that you want to help get mounted up, we can take care of it all.
Kris Littleton is a technician and has a few tips for you before you hit the slopes.
Within the bindings, we should be doing a function test each season. If you've gained weight, lost weight, anything like that, even if you've gone over the age of 50, there's a new factor for that in the tension on your binding for the release if you were to take a fall.
Okay,
so
all right.
It's important to keep your knees safe.
No, I'm not an expert. In fact, I've never skied, but that
Okay.
looks like it's in pretty bad shape there.
It's pretty rough. This is one of our customers' skis. It's pretty well rusted over, so we're gonna edge it, and then you could actually see that the base is quite dry too. It's got this gray scaling to it.
Okay.
Ski bases and snowboard bases actually have pores like our skin, so we want to impregnate the base with wax.
Okay.
So that way it can empty out some wax as you go along, and then as you start to slow down, then you need another wax.
There you go. Go ahead and make some noise for me.
Absolutely.
So that means that this was a happy skier. He was using it a real
Oh
lot,
yeah.
right?
He was definitely using this quite a bit. Because not only were they rusty, but the edges were slightly dull as well. And we're going to be able to show through just how sharp you can get a ski to be. So within that, we're going to have to move our belt over a little bit, but you can see it's already starting to show clean metal now.
Oh yeah, there's the rust, there's the clean.
Yep.
I see.
And to check that, we're going to go down the length of it. You could take your nail off with this as you go down.
Kris repeats the process around the entire ski before he gets ready for the next step.
So you'll see our side edge came out real nice. Super clean, super sharp. So after we're done edging our skis, we always need to deburr and detune the edges. There's gonna be some metal shavings from edging it. So we'll take a gummy stone, we'll run that down the length of our edge, clear up any burrs that might be on there, and then at our contact point where the ski touches the snow and then starts to lift up off,
right? Okay.
We need to detune it so that way our edge isn't too catchy when we're taking a turn. So we'll just take a file or a hard stone to that edge, dole it out a little bit right where that contact point is, Now, if we were to take both skis and push them together, you'd be able to see them split apart.
Right, yep.
And where they come up off of the snow.
Okay.
So after we're done doing that, then we kick on our waxer over here. This guy's a jump start. Our brush is already heated up. We have to run it at a specific degree so that way it helps get some wax onto the base.
Okay.
We take our wax bar, we apply it here. Give a little bit of love to the ski as well. And like I said, as you can see, it's very dry in there.
Yeah.
It's almost grayscale. So then as we apply it to the brush, we're going to be applying a thick coat of wax to this base. Now, you can bring your skis or snowboard in to us to have a machine done wax done, and that's going to be a little bit less expensive for you, but it's not going to last you as long. Or you could come in and we can do an iron-on wax. The iron really helps soak that wax into the pores on the ski, so that way you get a little bit longer lasting life out of that wax.
Okay.
So
oh, look at
now,
how shiny that is.
Nice and shiny. Then we go through and then we buff it on this wheel here.
Wow,
Yeah,
night
nice and
and
shined
day, cleaned up on the edges.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot to think about before you hit the slope, right? You got to
Right.
make sure your boots fit, all of that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And this alone will help a skier not only be safe, but enjoy his skiing.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you for the lesson.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
So whether it's skiing or snowboarding or just clothes to stay good and warm, the Ski Shack, Moosic, Lackawanna County. Now for this episode and all the other episodes of Go Wild with Discover NEPA, you can go to discovernepa.com or subscribe on YouTube.